Hey guys, welcome back to my show. And today, oh man, hey guys, welcome back to my show. This is DJ here, and we're back at another episode of the second season of my podcast. And today, we are going to talk about music. And so it started when I was like in sixth, and I was like in first grade summer camp. It was like a month before I went to second grade, and it was a time when my baby brother Jules was in my brother Jubilee Thompson the fourth was born, and then after that at summer camp we would like when we went to summer camp we either do go to the actual camp or stay at school. And I stayed at school, and most of the time we do like fun activities and stuff. We play sports, have fun, and we always talk. And don't get me wrong, like first grade, it was a good year for me because I was the class clown, and I didn't understand how I get held back a year because my grades were horrible, horrible. Mom was mad. My dad was upset. Mom was. I think my mom said one more time that she was like actually crying. She was actually crying, but I don't know. I don't remember. It was like 14 years ago, I believe, but it's on the past now. But my point is that I was obsessed with this song called Starships, and we did it like for a school play because after school and my skill camp, we always go to school plays all the time. Every Easter semester at my school, it was at PS94 because I lived in my childhood. I lived in the Bronx, but I went to Rochester and to Yonkers. But other than that, I went to sorry. So it started when I was so when I was so obsessed with Starships. I didn't know anything about it. I thought it was just a song. But then one of the counselors who I was deeply close to, she was very sweet to me, and she explained who Nicki Minaj was. And then after that, after I went home. My mom, she played like a lot of Beyonce, and R&B music, and I began to learn more about Beyonce over time. And then in third grade, I began to know music more well because the fact that I was obsessed with Just Dance as a kid. Me and my friends, we all played Just Dance together on the Wii. Like Just Dance 4, Just Dance 2014. Those were good old days. In Just Dance, it was one of the ways to talk to girls in my school. But the fact that I was obsessed with a song called "Fine China" by Chris Brown, but I didn't know who Chris Brown was, but now I do, and I began to during my time during the rest of my elementary school years, I began to like listen to lots of pop music. Like, I'm getting wrong. My favorite song of all time is "Dark Horse" by Katy Perry, and other than that, during my rest of my elementary school career, I listened to lots of Beyonce, Rihanna. I love Rihanna so much. I love Rihanna. I'm a big fan of her music. I love SZA. I loved Nicki Minaj, Ariana Grande. Like there are like a lot of singers. There are a lot of pop music. Like there are a lot of pop singers right here going on right now. And don't get me wrong, I hate being a hater, but I would just say that I am not a fan of Taylor Swift for her music. It's just so repetitive. The only reason why I like Bad Blood, the only reason why I like the song Bad Blood because my favorite rapper, Kendrick Lamar, he was in the remix. That's why I like him so much. Other than that, when I went to middle school, I began to listen to more rap and hip hop. I learned who I learned who Biggie and Tupac was, and I don't get me wrong, I love Biggie. Biggie, in my opinion, he is better than Tupac himself. Sorry to say this to anyone who is a huge, Tupac fan. But other than that, I listened to Biggie, Snoopy Dogg, Dr. Dre, all these old school rappers, and then I went to Drake in seventh grade. Like when he made his like big hit on 2018. Yeah, 2018. I would say that it was like a very good music year because that was a year that I became a fan of Marshmallow. You know Marshmallow, right? The one with the big head thing on his head. That's him. But I was very Marshmallow. I was a fan of hmm, Drake. I began listening to Post Malone after he released Sunflower with Sway Lee. You know Sway Lee, right? The one goes, and you are unforgettable. Yeah, that was my favorite song back in sixth grade. Like I would listen to that song all day while playing my Xbox One S, playing GTA 5 online. Those were good old days, but now I'm not anymore. Because I should say that I'm kind of retired from GTA Online. It's just getting boring and more boring, and I don't see the fun in it anymore. But I am so thankful that the fact that on Thursday, that November, that we are finally going to get Grand Theft Auto 6 after 13 years. But still, other than that, I really like all those like people say that I have a bizarre taste of music. And it's true. I listen to lots of Bad Bunny, but I don't even know his language or Spanish in general. But I listen to lots of K-pop, J-pop, rap, rock, and hip hop. But the one I listen to the most is trap and rap. But my favorite singer of all time is The Weeknd. Like I had like it was like back in 2023 when I was like in quarantine, I was upset, but then I began listening to lots of The Weeknd, and he has been on my Spotify charts since like for the past 4 years in a row. Like he was my top artist back in 2023, and it was like during December. I was a freshman back then. That was the same year I graduated from high school. Other than that, I like the fact that I love the Weeknd so much. And fun fact, Starboy, it's part of my top 5 album list. I love Starboy. I love Starboy. Like every time I go to bed at night and write my dorm on rice, I would I would turn the volume down and I would play Starboy on repeat all night. And that's the reason why most of the songs are on my repeat list. And don't get me wrong, I love Weekend. I love Able Testify. He's the go. Fun fact, in 2020, he made his appearance on American Dad. I no one knows. I thought he was going to be on Family Guy because American Dad. No one knows watch American Dad. People like Family Guy more. I don't watch American Dad, but other than that, um, the Weeknd's a very good artist. He's so talented. Like like I would say all his albums, but last year I put last year I got a bit upset that it was his final album as The Weeknd. Like I didn't want his career to be over. But he's cool. The Weeknd's actually cool. He like I heard that he went to Capcom and Sega during the year, and it was a and if you know, and I like about him that he is a huge game nerd. And that's what I like about him. Honestly, if honestly, if I saw the Weeknd in person, I would dap him up, give him a hug, and say, "Thank you. You changed my life in quarantine." Yeah, cause Abel was the goat. Like I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. But I love it. Yeah, because the Weeknd's a very good, Weeknd's a good artist. But he's so famous that he has his own record label, and it's EXO. But it's our artist from EXO, Nav. I, I don't like his music is kind of mid. Is his music is kind of mid. But Weeknd's the goat. Go don't get lie. He's the goat. Like all his hairstyles from pineapple hair, he went from having a mohawk and a apple, then he go his hair out and had had like a big pineapple hair thing, and then he changed it to a mohawk, and then he grew it out again, and he got an afro, and he shaved all his beard, he shaved his beard off, and what is wrong? I love the Weeknd's um halftime show in 2021. It was very amazing. It was very good. Like all his songs, like I know every song from the Weekend. Don't get me wrong. Like Like I really love the songs, The Hills, I can't feel my face, Earned It, Shameless, In the Night, Secrets, Starboy, Die for You. I feel it coming. Like I know a lot about the weekend. I've been paying him for like 6 years now. Other than that, I also liked The Witch and Not the Drake because my family is kind of very huge Drake family, but my brother doesn't care about music at all. All he cares about is Roblox, and I and then and but don't get me wrong, I love Drake a lot. Like he's a he's a good rapper for sure, a good singer. Like I began to love Drake back in 2016. It was during summer camp when I was like 10 to 11 years old. I began listening to lots of Drake because of that song One Dance. And then at sixth grade, I was let's talk about the Drake. And then I can see why I started to always say to myself, "Oh, is this the artist my mom loves as a kid?" And I was like, I mean, like younger kid, like kindergarten in first grade because that's when Drake is already his peak, like with his album Take Care. And I was so and I was and then I learned the fact that Drake he voiced a character from Iron Age 4. That's a, 4. And but other than that, um, I began to discover more of Kendrick Lamar's music back in 2017. It was when his new album came out, and the Humble was my jam. Like I remember syrup sandwiches and time allowances, and that was a good song. And don't get me wrong, that's a good song. And then freshman year, during my time here as a freshman, after when the moment sophomore year end, the Drake and Kendrick beef came out, and it was all these rap diss tracks. And don't get me wrong, I was disgusted by Drake's Family Matters diss track. It was horrible. I'm sorry, sorry, Drake. It was horrible. I'm sorry, Drake, my goat. But Kendrick, he was the GOAT. Like us, I miss those days all the time. Like it'll play every day. People will make AI videos out of it. Like they'll make SpongeBob sing the song on AI and TikTok. Like it was so fun. And but then the moment after my 90th birthday, a day later, he made an album like after, and I was like, honestly thinking, God, wait, is this a gift for me for all his fans? I just turned 19. But anyways, the fact that I was surprised, and his whole album was amazing. Actually, especially that mustard part, like mustard. Like I went like when Kendrick performed at the Super Bowl last year. I screamed that mustard song at my friend's house. It was so hilarious. And don't get me wrong, I like Kendrick Lamar is the go. I like all his songs. Like I love to Pimp a Butterfly a lot. That's one of my that's my favorite album. That's also one of my favorite albums. But my top five favorites, my top five favorite albums are. Let me check real quick. Sorry. Number one is To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. Number two is Starboy by The Weeknd. Number three is um oh yeah, Igor by Tyler the Creator. Four is Take Care by Drake. And five is oh yeah, Life Before Death by Biggie. Like I like rap. I like rap a lot. And my top and the artist I'm listening to right now is J. Cole, The Weeknd, Lil Baby, and Lil Durk. Shout out to my boy Victor Keo. He's the GOAT. He's the like old block is bro. I'm not gonna lie. In Chicago, old block is goaded. It's goaded because it gave because that's where King Von and Lil Durk grew up at. I also love I don't, and don't get me wrong, I love rapper a lot. But I also love Uzi Vert. Like Uzi Vert is like I began listening to him back in ninth grade when Huey's his new album Baby Pluto, and that album was fire. Go wrong. I love the album. I love the album to death. Like he made all these good music stuff, and he like and all of his stuff on YouTube is like anime videos and stuff. And my favorite song with him is 2020 Men. Like 20 more minutes and 20 more minutes until I'm on. That was a good song. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, and but in 10th grade, I began listening to rap music too, like modern rap music. Like in my back in 10th grade, I was obsessed with Lil TJ, A Buggy with the Hoodie, Paulo G, and the Kid Leroy. Don't get me wrong, like Kid Leroy is kind of cool. It's golden, man. Like every time I have friends, and I take pictures of it, I will always post that those moments of my I will always post that those photos of me, my friends have a good time that day, and I always put the the Kid Laroi song in it, like the song "Nights Like This." That was good. That's a good song. Like, looking, like I have I play music all the time. Like, and I play when I take a shower, while I listen to music, when I play video games, even when I eat with my friends. Like if you see me on campus, you will always see me with AirPods on. I'm more of an AirPod person guy. I don't own headphones. The but I do have headphones though, but I only use them for gaming. Gaming is like I would like to play Fortnite. I would play some XXX Tentacion or Juice World while playing Resident Evil Requiem on my PS5. And the reason why is because that the music is dark emo rap, and it is and Resident Evil is very dark. It's a very dark game. Don't get me wrong. If you don't play it, you won't understand how dark the game is. Other than that, the g- I appreciate the fact of how that X and Juice are dead for a long have been dead for a long time. The music is very amazing. Like sad, like when I get upset or when I get depressed or when there's something going on in my life that I'm clearly stressed about, I would listen to Juice WRLD and X all the time. I still do. And because of freshman year, I had difficulties fitting in the community, and I listened to a lot of X and Juice WRLD a lot, and it helped me cope with my stress. Other than that, I really liked the. I began to warm up more people more often, and we got better. And after that, I began to listen to lots of anime music because I'm a big fan of anime myself, and I have like a whole playlist of anime music, and people are asking me, bro, why are you playing anime music? And I asked them, bro, you listen to Morning Woman, I want to hear it. And my friend one says, yeah, I only will listen to it when I'm alone. Yeah, it was true. It was true. And the problem is that in a lounge, every time I play country music, my friends crash out and says, "Stop playing country music." And the reason why I got into country music is because the fact my friend Ryan Doyle, excuse me, Ryan McGowan, he like his music. Like I've been listening more Bailey Zimmerman, um Luke Combs, and Morgan Wallen, and those guys were kind of goaded. Like the song last night. And fun fact, Post Malone, he began to do some country music too, and it's kind of cool. And other than, but the thing is that um music is very powerful. Like you would play music in the gym and work out. Like, don't get me wrong, on Spotify, I have like over 100 of playlists, and it depends on what I do. Like, I have a huge playlist full of Japanese lo-fi beats because of the fact that when I have like exams or papers due and I want to chill, maybe my work or getting stressed, I would always put my AirPods on and listen to lo-fi beats. Other than that, I also love the fact that how I like lo-fi beats and also love play video games. I have a huge playlist and I have lots of JID. I have JID. I can't pronounce it right. JID or PID. Future. Um, Lil Uzi Vert, Playboy Cardi. I love Cardi. Love Playboy Cardi. Like I would play like Fortnite, Elden Ring, Minecraft, or all these games. All these games I have on my Xbox, Switch, and PS5. Right? Because I like gaming music all. I like gaming, anime, and music all together. And the fact that um, and the fact that in freshman year of in here that the weekend came in Fortnite shop, and I was stoked. But I literally spent $40 on the entire bundle. I got the skin, I got the guitar, the emotes, because the weekend's weekend's golden, bro. I hope that we might get a new album from Abel soon. I hope so. Like he did say that it's his last album by the weekend, not Abel. But let's hope Abel will make money. Let's hope that Abel will make more music for us. But then, other than that, if I and you know how in Grand Theft Auto, like when it comes to the radios in cars, the radio is the Rockstar has good taste in music because they have all these kinds of all like they have like all those good hip hop songs from both the old generation and the modern generation. Like they know how to make a good video, and I hope what GT5 will, I mean GT6 will come whatever us in this November. But other than that, I'm excited for Wolverine 2. Wolverine 2. Wolverine, you heard me. The same game that created Spider Man and Sunset Overdrive. But other than that, Gorillas, that fictional band, yeah, I would say that's one of the few bands I actually like. Like, my favorite song from them is Feel Good Inc. Because that song goes, Windmill, Windmill for the land. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That was a good song. And fun fact about the song Clint Eastwood, I learned that song from the movie Trolls. Cause cause Trolls the movies, they probably like a lot of songs, their own version of the songs. But but even though the fact that all these even the fact that um I have like a tendency to switch song for song, I have because I don't do that on purpose. I just do that because I have like a quick thing, I have a habit of doing things fast. Like I tell you, I have like all these playlists on my phone, on my Spotify account. Like first, I used to use Tidal on my friends playlist, because my entire family uses Tidal, but I had to stop because when I play music on my phone, it plays stop playing on my mom's phone, and my mom told me to stop doing. My mom told me to stop taking. And stop. My mom told me to stop using Tidal all the time, and I was doing the Tidal, and I began to make my own. I began to create my own Spotify account and music from there. And don't get me wrong, I like Spotify better. Spotify's better than Apple Music. I'm gonna lie. But other than that, I really love to play. I really love to play this music, man. And like back in Coffee House, I had this DJ set for Christmas, and I did a DJ performance at a coffee house. And I'm going wrong. Looking from it from now, I was kind of embarrassed about it, like very embarrassed. I feel very embarrassed. Like I was very impulsive back in. I was like very impulsive back in the day. By looking at that habit, but still, um, music is powerful, man. Like I have a speaker in my backpack right now, but I only play it when I'm in my room and when in a lounge. But it has to be with people who are in it consent because not everyone will listen. Not everyone wants to listen to their music, and I had to respect the boundary because boundaries are important. And other than that, um, I was thinking about listening to Arctic Monkeys because I heard that's a very good band. I don't know what about I don't but I don't even know I don't even know about I know I bet know a few rock bands. I know about Kenny Loggins like Highway to the Danger Zone. That song. I love I love Guns N' Roses. I like Guns N' Roses because one of their songs they were actually in Door they were actually in that 2022 Door movie. It was kind of funny. It was very funny. But I hope that we might get a new album from Drake and Lil Uzi Vert because I'm because 5 minutes. All right, because last month J Cole he released his last album. It was like the hey, what's it called again? My fault. Oh yeah, the fall off. Jake Young, like J Cole is a very good artist. He be like he tries to tell, and I heard that some people he went to he drove from New York City and he was that dapped up and hugged by his fans. Honestly, I wish I would have been there. I would Jaco, I wouldn't say that he is not my favorite artist of all time, but he's part of my top five singers and rappers list. But other than that, other than that, I love Future. Like praise my boy Hendrix, bro. He's the GOAT. Like he's one of my favorite rappers of all time too. Like I love his songs like com too comfortable. All his like back in freshman year of high school, I was obsessed with that song. Life is good. Life was good because even though life was good, it was good until March. Because today or I don't think today or yesterday, how that COVID hit, it shut down the entire country, the entire world. Like I was in home for months, but all I had was my Xbox and my phone, my music, my AirPods. I wouldn't even go outside. I don't even want to go outside at all. Not even allowed to help my parents with groceries. I had to like stay in my room all day playing all day, play games all day. But you know that I had no school. I was bored, but I didn't see my friends in months. All I did was text my friends on Snapchat because that was our way of communication with each other. Because I'm wrong. I'm not like, can I get your phone number person? I'm more of a Instagram texter person or Snapchat. I don't really care. As long as I got connections, I had them. Like, yeah, sure, context, because you don't, because if I want my number, all my contacts are gone. But at least I still have my stuff online because my accounts they're on it online and once they're online they're gone there forever so it's fine. Other than that, I cannot wait. I I always want to like I quarantine. The weekend it helped me feel better. I was a fan of him since like freshman year of high school. And I've been a fan of him I'm still a big fan of his music. Like I hope you cry. Like I hope you cry for me, like I cry for you. Yeah, because we like Abel was the my goal. Abel was the goal. Abel was the goal. Um, ready to good to go. Lucy the first. Lucy first was the goal, and I really love Travis Scott a lot. Like like in summer 2018, like we will hop my homeboys. We will hop on PS4 and Xbox. We would play Fortnite all the time, and we will always and every time we score a victory royale, we will always play single mode or in and out because Travis is the goal. And but my favorite artist my favorite artist from Cactus Jack is Don Tolliver. He's like, it's really so good. Like after he dropped that album back in and freshman year, after a month after freshman year started, he made that bigger album. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Give me 1 sec. We it was oh yeah, Hard Stone Psycho. That was my favorite album from him. Like all of those songs are like all those like trap. Like my favorite song from him is Tore Up. Like like they outdid it with the guitar. Yeah, honestly the the producer who made Tore Up by Don Tover, he did an amazing job with the melody and the beat. I don't know if it's sampled or anything, but it was a good song. Like I like music honestly, but I was so full of it in high school that in high school I always said I want to be a rapper. I'll be a big rapper all the time. But I was given a harsh reality check when I was young, saying that the reason why I always say it because of Instagram all the time. Because I want this. And everything on Instagram is not real. It's just fake. But don't but and being a rapper it needs skill. I can't rap at all. I can't rap, I can't sing. But so I get it up and want to be a producer. But I did do a little producing music for a little while, but I stopped. I had not maybe in months or years. But on that, I was focusing on my major, and I want to be some kind of digital creator. And look here I am now. I'm running a school podcast at my school. I'm proud of myself. I don't get why in my high school we didn't do all this stuff in media. We should have done school paper. Honestly, if I was still Roosevelt, I would tell my old teachers and my student staffs that we should do our own quals about media, like sports media. 1 minute. All right. So bye, guys. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. And I will continue my music story in the next episode, which will be released in about 2 weeks from now. Okay, bye.